Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Okay, and we're going to mix it up for the four-way test today. I saw another club do this and I thought it was really fun. Instead of staring at the screen, turn and say it to your neighbors. Of the things we think and say. Thank you. The other club that did that said that you can't live it if you don't really know it, and reading it doesn't count. So they commented that if you want to live the four-way test, you have to really know it. So you shouldn't be looking at the screen to read it. So I thought that was fun.
Yes, Mom.
So our inspiration today comes from our Rotary International President, Stephanie Urtick. She said, "It's simply the magic of Rotary. People can put any verb they want in front of it. Believe in the magic of Rotary, spread the magic of Rotary, build on the magic of Rotary, celebrate the magic of Rotary. There are all kinds of words that we can use." And I saw Adrienne online, so I know she's not doing our guest introductions. Oh, it's Fitzy. I was gonna say, I don't see Richard this morning either.
Yeah, nice blonde hair.
You gotta have the swagger.
Okay, welcome. Good morning, Rotary. We only have two guests today. Would you please stand up? They're our speaker, his dad. Yep. Okay.
Uh-oh. No. Fitzy joke.
You're right. Bitsy joke. So have you heard that St. Peter has updated the heavens where you go, obviously, when you die? There's a sign outside that says, "New and improved. We now have pickleball courts."
Hey, it's been worse, people.
All righty. Our announcements today. Tomorrow is the Epic Day of Service. We're going to do a Stagecoach Park cleanup, and this is at 8:30, not at 9 o'clock. So forgive my notes up here behind me. 8:30 a.m. We will meet at the playground parking lot at Stagecoach. If you have one of those grabby things that you want to bring, that's great. If not, we're going to do a quick cleanup of the playground area, the music park, maybe the area around the fields. There's going to be a baseball game and a lacrosse game going on, so we'll take our lives into our own hands if we choose to go that direction. But please swing by, it'll probably only take an hour at the most, and it'll really clean up the park, which needs some attention. And then EPRD is going to send their green team over to collect the trash that we pick up. So we'd love to have a few people there. And then at 11 at the Evergreen Nature Center, we're doing another peace pole dedication. The Evergreen Nature Center it's not up by the lake anymore, for those of you who are long timers. It's actually down by, what's the church name? Transfiguration. Sorry, thank you. It's down by Church of the Transfiguration off of Highway 74, just east of downtown, as if you're going to Morrison.
By the bell tower.
By the bell tower, yes, thank you. Rotary shirt sign up, the order is going in this afternoon. If you have not filled out your information that you want to order a shirt, it's going to have the Rotary Club of Evergreen logo small on the chest, and then Rotarian at work on the back. They're going to be blue, so they are not going to be the fluorescent shocking yellow. And it'll have gold lettering, so it'll be something you might want to wear out in public. And show the world that you're a Rotarian. So please let me know at the meeting today, or shoot me a message if you would like one. Your cost will be $10, and they're a nice quality t-shirt. So two more things. We would like a couple more club sponsors. this is what helps pay for things like the advertisements that we run in the newspapers and that kind of thing. Your company gets some recognition. It's also a really good way to just help our club get the word out about our activities and what we're up to. And then Kurt just asked me to announce June 7th is the District 5450 Learning Assembly. It's a program at Arapahoe Community College. It goes from 8:30 in the morning until noon. It's a really good way to learn more about Rotary. There are 14 different breakout sessions on everything from understanding the Rotary Foundation to leadership training, visioning, peace building, fundraising. There's all sorts of different workshops that you can attend. It's a great thing for new Rotarians to attend to get a better understanding of what all's going on. But it's open to anybody. So please go on the District 5450 website and register for that. We'd love to have some Evergreen people attending. All righty. Got a Rotarians in the Wild. And I didn't even look at this. That's the new peace pole at the Evergreen Nature Center being planted so that we can have our dedication tomorrow. So thank you very much to David for creating yet another one of these. I know I saw you. No? Okay. I saw him last night at the board meeting. That's why we were all here last night for the board meeting. So, please stop by tomorrow at 11, even if you can't do the trash cleanup, and support this project. These are popping up around town and they're really amazing to see. Okay, general announcements. If you have any announcements, please stand behind the podium so Zoom can see you, and make sure to state your name for our scribes.
Ted Name. You have the great opportunity in February to join us in Guatemala. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Bill.
Turn on your mic. Turn it on.
Turn it on.
I love it.
Is it on?
Hello.
There it is. Okay. Like a popsicle stick. Okay. So you have the opportunity in February to join us in Guatemala. The Stagers and the Kreiders and the Nings have been going to Guatemala for a long time now. My family's been going to Guatemala working on different projects for 26 years. And actually the culmination of that project is the graduation of 23 girls from the university. And this is the grand celebration of, really, in my mind, the culmination of 3 different nonprofits. So we are hopefully going as a group. There's something on each table, and I have some extra ones. This is a really pretty far out from February, but we're actually going to be going in 2 different groups. But the key thing is a celebration on a Sunday of the graduation of these 23 girls and their families. You have to realize a lot of these girls' mothers never went to school. So this is quite an achievement for this culture. So please think about joining us. Put this in your mind. We'll be doing more announcements as we progress, but please join us.
Good morning, Jeff Stone. I wanted to just make an announcement. I've been doing the check-in job here at the meeting for 2 years now. And I started that just a couple of weeks after I became a new member. And, so Adrian kind of leads that team. And I did tell her that I could continue for another year, but I thought it's a great opportunity as a new member. It's been a great way to learn everybody's names and meet everybody in the club. So I want to put it out to maybe some other new members who might want to take over that job. I'd be happy to continue doing it. It's like a really fun job, but I would be willing to give it up if there's somebody else that would like to have that opportunity. So it's a great way to get to know people, and it's also a good way to get to meetings on time.
Erica Sprinkle. I have another great opportunity for all of you. We are actually looking for a couple of new scribes for next year. I'm obviously not going to be a scribe, but and we can't have just Jen and Lori scribing. So if anybody would like to be a scribe, it's like once a month, or every fourth meeting. The schedule's pretty flexible, but, and even if you travel, there's always a week that you're here that you could do it. We're also still looking for one person on our speakers board to send out the announcements. So please let me know if you would like to do either of those.
Good morning, excuse me, Chris Davis. Two quick announcements. Youth Services is having a short meeting after this meeting today. So anybody's welcome to come. If you want to find out what Youth Services and the committee is all about, please come and join us. Number two, and yet another opportunity, a third opportunity. We're looking for a new co-chair for Youth Services, and it's obviously one of our avenues of service. So if you have an interest, I'm hoping to step down at the end of June. So we got about 30+ days to get that figured out. So if anybody's interested, please come see me and I'd be happy to talk to you. It's not a huge commitment, and it's a lot of fun. And you'll have a co-chair with Judy, who's traveling today, Judy Constantine. So if you're interested, please come find me. Thanks.
Okay, Barb Scripps, reminding you that May 24 and May 25 we're performing Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. It's fabulous. 3 o'clock at Rockland Church up here on the Saturday, 3 o'clock at the Universal Unitarian Church down in Denver, but check the website on the Sunday. It's fabulous. We're also singing a new piece by Bill Hill, who is the conductor of Evergreen Chamber Orchestra. Beethoven Ninth, it's fabulous.
Bob Rose, peace through service. That's what Rotary is all about. If you want to learn more about what Rotary is doing with peace, come to our meeting on Sunday. The peace team is meeting at 1 o'clock Sunday at the Starbucks over by 70.
Thank you. Marcia, come on in.
Yeah, I guess. I just love to talk. Did you sound?
Yep, you're on.
Okay, I just want you to know, after Ted Ning spoke about Guatemala, do you know those girls had mothers? They all had mothers. Oh, and if you heard of Friendship Bridge, because those are the mothers of all those girls. And we make and sew. Now, how many of you women or men love to sew? Raise your hand. We make these sweaters out of 100% wool sweaters. And so if you have any sweaters that are 100% wool sweaters, we boil them and we make our sweaters. And you've all seen those at the alternative fair that we sell for the Mayan women in Guatemala. Okay. Okay. So bring your sweaters.
And one other quick thing, June 26th, mark your calendar. We're going to, that's our changing of the guard party. That's when I bail out and Erica takes the reins. It's gonna be a really fun night. Jen and Erica and Gail are planning a really, really neat evening. So please plan to mark your calendar for that event. Where will it be? It will be at Lucky Penny Ranch, Gail's Ranch. So it's going to be a fun night. If you haven't had an opportunity to go to an event at her place, it's not like anything you've ever experienced. It really is a magical environment. So with that said, I have a challenge for everyone. And we've got a couple minutes. So one of the things that I have noticed, and this is something that we've always done in this club, is we all sit at the same table every single week.
It's new here.
And we talk, especially that corner back there. So what I'd like everybody to do, we're gonna take about 5 minutes. Stand up, find somebody that you don't know very well, and just say hello, introduce yourselves, and you can talk about one of two things. I've got 2 prompts for you. One is your favorite book that you've read recently, and one is somewhere that you've traveled that's unique that you've enjoyed. So if everybody would just humor me and stand up for 5 minutes and talk to somebody you don't know very well. Thank you very much, everyone. Hopefully you had an opportunity to get to know somebody new that you can say good morning to next week. One of the best things about Rotary, I think, is the relationships and the friendships that we build, and I think it's way too easy to just walk in and talk to the same people. So hopefully you got to talk to some new people this morning. Okay, it's just brought to my attention that the EPAD program is doing a golf tournament, that's what those are called. And you do have to have a 4-person team. So if you are interested in joining a team, do you mind that they talk to you?
No, please. I'd love to play. Hi, good morning, Preston. Just anybody who'd like to play, we should put together a couple of teams. It's a great way to support it. I'm not sure if it's a scramble or best ball, but scramble. So what's fun with that is that we don't always have to play our best, right? If I mess up my drive, then you know Bob will come over and pick me up. And so it's a great fun way and a beautiful course that I have not played. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you. Okay. Erica, are you introducing our speaker this morning? No? Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Sorry.
Doesn't like talking to people.
Yeah. She's an introvert. Okay, I will go ahead and introduce him, and I'm only gonna say a minute because he's here to tell us about himself and his experience. Atos, did I pronounce it right? No. No? I heard one yes and one no over there, so, okay, if you wanna come up, we'd love to hear what you have to say.
Right, so yeah, I have presentation today about my excess year here in Colorado. Yeah. So first, there is my second family, Majekas family. So this is my second family. I changed my family when the first semester ended because it's like part of the program that you change at least once in your family. Because I got that opportunity that I stayed in this family my entire second semester because this family is just amazing, you know. I can if I need something, I'm not scared to ask, and they make me feel like this is my real home. That's so nice. And so I have 2 host sisters, Alyssa and Ellie. Alyssa is sophomore, and Ellie just graduated yesterday. Parents Peter and Cindy. Peter, my host dad, is there sitting. And then all those animals like dogs, cats, horses, and goats. I'm so grateful for this family, and this is the best family that an exchange student can hope for. I hope for the best for them, and I just love them. Thank you, Majekas. All right, this is my first family. So they helped me with everything when I was a little bit nervous about everything. I remember those moments when I came to Denver International Airport and this family was waving at me. I was so happy at that time because all the traveling from Finland and without sleeping over 30 hours, that was hard. I started football also because my host dad, Brad, was a coach in high school football team. So that was easy for me to get into the team. So I got a lot of friends also. And my host brother also played, Ashton. So yeah, I have 2 host brothers, Ashton and Robbie. Ashton is junior like me, Robbie is sophomore. And they helped me to understand how teenage life works here in Evergreen. And I got into when Ashton took me to meet his friends. They became my friends also, and I'm so grateful that he helped me get in the groups here. I didn't have to be scared and alone in a new high school in different country. I'm so happy that I had an opportunity to spend time with this lovely family. And this is cool. All right, so Evergreen High School was such a cool experience for me. It was like real high school movie experience. I got a lot of friends, and I was football team kicker I'm pretty good at it. So everybody knew who I am, and that was pretty cool. My top three coolest moments there was homecoming football game, and of course like football games. And the homecoming week, that was cool also. And prom was such a cool experience for exchange students because of the time you spend with your friends, it's just amazing. And then, of course, people like teachers, students who helped me when I had hard times and I didn't understand everything. So yeah, sports. So like I said, I started football right after I arrived to Applebee's family. It was fun to learn a new sport that I've never ever tried before. Of course, that was a little bit hard because I didn't speak the good English that much, and I had to learn rules by a coach who spoke a Texas accent. But he was a great coach. Thank you. I was a lineman for a couple of weeks, but that was hard. So then I started to do football kicking. I was the best kicker in whole high school, and I broke the record 55-yard field goal. And my second game, that was junior varsity game, that was 53-yard field goal game. When I realized that I'm a pretty good kicker in football, I started to practice more. For example, I'm going to kicking camp next weekend, right before I leave, and I'm going to show my best kicks there. My dream is to be a college football kicker in the USA, but that needs a lot of work. My host dad Peter took me to ski many times during my year, and that was fun stuff because I didn't ever realize how good those mountains are here. I didn't ski that much in Finland because we don't have that much mountains. We have only lakes. Yeah, so that was why it was so amazing to experience those ski moments. So thank you, Peter. Activities. So I don't have to extra. So activities. So okay, I went to like Nuggets game. There should be a picture where it's like I went to Avalanche game and everything, but then I got my cowboy hat. My first week I came to this family. Then I went to Texas, to Dallas. That was cool. Also. So okay, so trip to New York, Philadelphia, and DC. So my New York trip in April was one of the best weeks in my life. So I went on a trip for exchange students in the USA for 1 week to New York City, Philadelphia, and Washington DC. And that trip was full of memories with those world famous buildings and museums where we went. First 3 days we were in New York City. We did, for example, boat trip to Statue of Liberty, and we went to the Empire State Building to see those famous New York's skyline. We headed to Philadelphia for 1 day and ate Philly's cheesesteak with another exchange student from Finland. We also went those famous Rocky steps from Rocky Balboa movies. That one, when I saw those that Rocky statue, was at the same time the coolest moment in my life. But at the same time, I remember those moments when me and my dad watched those Rocky movies before he passed away. Yeah. Last 3 days, we headed to Washington, D.C. to see those famous landmarks, and the White House, of course. So my family visited me. So that's my sister, that's my mom. About 4 weeks ago, my family from Finland visited me here in Colorado. We drove to the mountains, to Aspen and Glenbrook Springs, to see the real mountain life. My family also met both of my host families, which was so nice. So my Finnish family also saw my normal life here in Evergreen. Yeah, and so I just want to say thank you, Evergreen Rotary Club, for hosting me and giving me monthly support so I can enjoy my best year here. I'm going to say only great things about this club in Finland during the next meeting. And yeah, so I have thank you card here. I'm gonna give it there so everybody can watch that. It's for you guys. Thank you.
Go Nuggets.
Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah.
Finland is the happiest country in the world.
Oh, yeah.
True. Can you
Yeah, so-
explain why?
Yeah, we're happiest country for 8 times a row right now. I don't know how, because like nobody smiles at street. And I don't know, we are like, I don't know why, but I don't know why we are happiest. But yeah, that was my answer.
Atos, could you humor us and just very slowly say your last name?
Jääskeläinen.
Gaskalainen.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. How are the girls in the United States compared to girls?
Yeah, so, I mean, in Finland,
Only truthfully.
I'm like normal guy, you know, nothing special, but here I'm like, you know, star. Yeah, I mean, I have pretty much girls here, but normally I'm pretty shy guy.
And what football camp are you going to?
It's called Kicking World, so there's like 30 kickers from like Colorado area. It's in Denver next week, Saturday, Sunday.
Excellent, good luck.
Thank you.
Have you heard of the name Jan Stenerud?
Young skin. No, I don't think so.
Jan Stenerud is from your part of the world. I think he might be Sweden or Norway.
Yes.
Yes. Well, he came to the US on a skiing scholarship
Oh yeah.
back in the 1960s, and he became a Kansas City Chiefs Hall of Famer. When he was at Montana, he went to a kicking camp like you, and he became a star and was drafted into the NFL and won a world championship with the Kansas City Chiefs back in 1969. So that can be you.
Yeah, thank you.
So you actually not only look like him, but you are the same size.
Okay.
And because you're big for a kicker.
Yeah.
And really, John Stenner is exactly who you ought to be. Look him up. Look him up.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I delivered his newspapers in Kansas City. Really nice guy.
Yes, I know about this, but tell the folks here about your expectations for the military.
Like what we are talking about.
Army,
Oh yeah, okay. So this year doesn't count in Finland. I have 2 more years high school. So I mean, basically I have 3 because every male in Finland, they have to do army 1 year at least. So I have to go there. I mean, I don't have choice. I mean, I can choose, do I want to go army or jail? So yeah.
So just as a follow-on to the question of Finland being the happiest group of people, do you consider or did you experience Americans as not happy? Or what was the experience of us as a population?
I think Americans, I mean, what I have met are, they're always like happy, they smile, they like to talk. And that was experience for me when I came here. I remember the car drive with my first family. They asked me a lot of questions. My English wasn't that good yet. I mean, that was cool. Yeah. Yeah.
What was your favorite experience here?
I think my favorite experience, I mean, of course, the New York trip, that was so cool. But like, I say like, you know, when I can spend time with my host families, that's so cool. I like the movie, you know.
good answer.
Yeah.
Were you thinking about kicking in college?
Yeah, I mean, that would be so cool to do, like, biggest dream, but that's what that like I need a lot of work, you know. That's not easy. But like,
Go to Cornell.
yeah, I mean, wherever they want me, I go. Yeah.
If this football thing doesn't work out, or after your football career, would you consider a career in stand-up comedy?
I mean, in Finland, that would be impossible. But here, why not? I mean, why not? I'm not a funny guy. I'm just normal guy, you know. So whatever.
No, he's not funny.
Oh,
often did you get together with the other exchange students?
I guess like that was like between 2 months. You mean this Rotary exchange student in Colorado? Yeah, so I met them like 5 times. And we had like ski weekend in Copper Mountain in February.
In high school, do you talk about the relationship between Russia and Finland?
Oh yeah. So yeah, we don't like Russians at all. We hate them. Yeah, sorry, that was straight answer, but so yeah, because like they invaded our country in World War II, and like yeah, many Finnish guys, they all lost their life and everything. But I mean, we kept our country, so I'm very proud of that.
Thank you very much for being here this morning. We appreciate hearing from you, and we look forward to seeing you on a college football field one of these days. You'll have to let us know.
Yeah, thank you.
Kind of another full circle moment for me. I was actually a Rotary short-term summer exchange student to Finland when I was in high school, so kind of fun. So we still have a few more minutes. I will tell you all you're more than welcome to leave early, or you can introduce yourself to yet another person that you don't know very well today. So thank you very much. We do have a meeting. Yes, dark next week, and then we have a meeting the following week. So have a good, happy, safe, and enjoyable Memorial Day weekend next week. Thank you.
Oh, there's ceremonies.
Oh, yes.
Want to see you guys out at the ceremony, 11 o'clock if you can, and for Memorial Day, the American Legion's going to put on a great ceremony. We've got a flyover, 2 flyovers actually. So it's going to be very impressive. And whoever has control of the weather, we appreciate no rain.
Or win.
Or win.
Any other announcements?
Steve wants to do a dad joke.
Is you can do Fitzy?
No, I went on a malt walk yesterday in Genesee Park. We took pictures of the buffalo and it was fantastic. And the day before, I was having a conversation with my 12-year-old granddaughter, Elliot. And I told her what I was going to be doing, this tremendous walk with buffalo. And she says, "Pop, do you know what the buffalo father says to his male child when he drops him off for college?"
Bye, son.
Very good.
He's shaking her head.
Fitzy, I think you have competition. All right, with that said, we'll end on that note. Thanks, Steve. Have a wonderful day and go share the magic of Rotary with the community around you.